Two big news stories coming from Newcastle United. Trippier becomes the first signing of the new Saudi regime, and Eddie Howe has been relieved of his duties at Newcastle United. Erik ten Hag is set to replace him as he departs Ajax. Does he have what it takes to keep Newcastle in the Premier League and, more importantly, start challenging for the title within a couple of years to come? Welcome, ladies and gents, to my Newcastle United Master League, and this is going to be my most realistic Master League to date. I'm going to be using HOLLAND'S excellent and exceptional gameplay mod, and I'll leave a link in the description of this video. After thorough testing, this is the best gameplay mod without a doubt. If you're after realism, improved fouls and referees, improved AI reaction time, enhanced player selection, realistic goalkeepers, it just enriches the realism for the game. And along with my latest 2021 and 2022 tactics, which fits so nicely with this mod, no longer will it be wave after wave of attacks whilst the AI just park the bus. Teams will actually be trying to play like their real life counterparts, further adding to the realism, and I cannot wait to get this Master League underway. Now that the Saudi takeover is complete, Newcastle are officially the most wealthy team in world football, with their owner's fortune reported at £320 billion. So I've set the transfer budget to large, obviously, which gives us a beautiful budget to work with. And now, whilst Newcastle do have unlimited funds, I've set the negotiation difficulty to hard because I believe whilst it's an exciting project, players are not going to want to join in a relegation scrap. So, we've got that to think about. I've set the gameplay to superstar with HOLLAND'S mod, which he suggests, and it is much harder, especially with the AI reaction time being increased. They close down a lot quicker. They try to get the ball at every opportunity. You'll notice their legs stick out and try to intercept any passes, so it's going to be much more challenging. And also, I've recently changed my control scheme to adapt to eFootball 2022. If it is too easy, then he does have a legend difficulty mod which I can switch to if needed. I'll be looking to sign players who fit Erik ten Hag's philosophy, so exciting players with high passing, tight control and balanced stats to help dominate possession and the matches. But we start life in January as Newcastle sit 3 points off safety, and we've set a target to finish in the top 10. With the January transfer window open, signings, they're going to be key to Newcastle's safety, and I must say your suggestions have been absolutely superb. So whilst in real life Newcastle are adrift of safety by 3 points, we're adrift by 6 points as we sit bottom of the league in January. So that means, because we've set the objective to finish in the top half of the table, we're looking at Arsenal. So they are 18 points ahead of us. So we've got to close an 18-point gap halfway through the season, even to get into the top half of the table. This is going to be the biggest challenge I've faced yet. So let's just take a look at the game plan for Newcastle United. So starting off with Callum Wilson, he's an excellent striker. He's 29 years old, so he's not getting any younger. He's a goal poacher, but he's got really good speed and acceleration, finishing and offensive awareness. A really good striker to start off this season with. And to be honest, it's not really an area I'd probably look to strengthen. He could probably do some backup, but we have got Joe Linton and Dwight Gale on the bench who can obviously come in to replace him. In midfield, we've got Joe Willock, who came from Arsenal, Hayden and Shelvey. Not too bad. Not too bad in midfield, to be honest. In terms of their stats, they got decent passing stats. But I think in terms of their ball control, dribbling from midfield, it isn't the best. And we probably need, obviously, some more control in that area. So we'll look to probably strengthen there. Ryan Fraser on one wing and then Maximum on the left. I really want to build the team around this guy because I believe this guy has the potential to really do something special. He's got great dribbling, speed and acceleration stats. In terms of defenders, now Erik ten Hag does like ball playing defenders like the likes of Daley Blind and Shah. He is probably the better one of the two, in my opinion, because he has got good low and lofted pass stats, but he's not that great at defending. 78 defensive awareness is pretty worrying if I'm being brutally honest. And LaSalle is probably the better defender, but then he can't play really out from defence with 71 for low pass and 66 for lofted pass. So, we got serious issues in the back line there. Kieran Trippier, a brand new signing, he's going to be perfect for that right back position. I've got no issues there with him right now. And Matt Ritchie on the left. He's 32 years old, but he's got really good stats as well, so he can get forward. And obviously with that pinpoint crossing trait, same as Trippier, you know, that is going to really help deliver good crosses into the box for Wilson. And then in goal, we got Dubravka, and he is actually a really solid goalkeeper. You know, he's got good reflexes, good awareness and catching ability. His clearing is a little bit suspect, but I'm really happy with him. He's also got conditioning 7, so he's going to be performing to quite a high level. But, you know, he is 32, so we could look to replace him in the future. Maybe like a Dean Henderson, like someone suggested in the comments. So we'll have to think about that. So for me, the areas that I really need to strengthen is that central defensive line and midfield zone. So in terms of the tactics, we are going to be using Erik ten Hag's AX tactics that I did in my other video. So it's very simple. Possession, short pass, wide attack and air, maintain formation, and 2 for support range. Frontline pressure, central containment air, aggressive pressing, 8 for defensive line, 7 for compactness. Sorry, 6 for compactness. Advanced instructions, wing rotation, and tiki-taka. So obviously with the wing rotation, that means Willock's going to be able to get into the channels between, say, Maximin and Fraser. We're going to have tiki-taka, so those front 3 are going to support each other quite nicely, and other players are going to come in to support as well nearby. And then obviously we got Wilson as the danger man up top. And what we're going to look to do is possibly evolve this into perhaps a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3 later on. But for now, we're just going to go for the 4-5-1. Now we have received a few offers for some players, and Dummett is one of the players I'm going to look to offload. You know, he is 30 years old. He doesn't have the greatest stats. So I'm going to try and ask for a little bit more money. Kieran Clark, 1.5 million offer from West Brom. I'm going to ask for a little bit more money again, but I'm probably going to offload him as well. Got plenty of cover. I'm going to try and bring in some defenders to improve that area. Fernandez, again, 2.1 million offer from Wolves. Going to ask for a little bit more money and probably accept that offer as well. So based on your suggestions for signing players, I really like your idea for signing Tarkowski. He's a good ball-playing defender. You know, he's got good passing stats, 79 and 77 for low pass and lofted pass, but he also can defend. He's got 86 for defensive awareness, 87 for ball winning, 2 real key stats, and conditioning is 6. He's 30 years old, so he's not getting any younger, but, you know, he's got man marking, interception, acrobatic clearing as well. So, you know, he's going to be a real good buy. I am paying well over the odds for him to try and prize him from West Ham. And the player is happy to come to us, so I'm going to accept that deal. Next up is Coutinho. Felipe Coutinho from Barcelona. I had to, again, pay his release fee. Pay him way over the odds. Give him a goal bonus, a win bonus, an appearance bonus. Tons of skills. Great value. What a signing. Then it was a toss-up between 2 right wingers. One from Ajax, which is Anthony, and the other, Pedro from Sporting. So it was a real tough decision, this, because I thought, well, one or the other would be pretty good. And whilst Pedro is better at finishing, I think Anthony probably leads more to my sort of style of being able to be very tricky on the wings. But, oh gosh, it's tough for both. I like the fact that Pedro can play that attacking midfield role as well. Maybe I'll bring both in. You know, Pedro, 14 games, 7 goals. Whereas Anthony, 4 games, 3 goals. Paying the market value there for Anthony to prize him away. And I've managed to reduce his salary. So that's a good signing. And again, very similar to the market value for Pedro as well. I'm going to bring both of those guys in. I think both of them can have a positive impact on the season. Obviously, the position is actually a right midfield player. So, you know, Anthony is more suited to that than Pedro. But like I said, Pedro does give me different options. And, you know, if we do switch to a 3-4-3, we have to think about that as well. So I'm going to need plenty of wingers. And we can't just rely on Maximum to carry the team. Daley Blind, we tried to sign him, but unfortunately, he didn't want to join us. So the negotiations have broken down there. You can see that I paid double his market value, or offered double his market value, but I perhaps went a little bit too low on his salary, which is why he turned down the offer. So the deals for Kieran Clark, Dummett, and Fernandez, they've all come back and given me their proposals. I'm going to accept each of those. Offloading these 3 players who I've got plenty of cover for now. It's too soon for the new signings to come in, but I'm going to have to drop Wilson here. Going to make Ryan Fraser captain. Keep the boost on that team spirit right up. Going to bring in Almirian in midfield. And Shah picked up a red card in his last match, so in comes Kieran Clark. So we start life with Newcastle United at Selhurst Park before we face Arsenal and Chelsea. Trippier making his debut. Shelby. Into Dwight. Oh, he's gone offside. The idea was right, but he's well offside there, my word. Zaha. Into a dude. Oh, finds it nicely. Good save from the goalkeeper. Great save. There's Maximum. Oh my goodness, what a strike. Ritchie continues his run. It's a nice play by Maximum. Gets his shot off. Oh, Willock composed himself really well. It's a nice little ball through to Willock, but headed away, and Newcastle defence deal with it well. Holding firm. Here's Fraser. Trippier. Here's a chance. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar. Oh, punched away by Dubravka. So just the one change at the break. It's Joe Linton on for Dwight Gale. Hopefully he can offer a little bit more threat up top. Chance for him to show what he's about, and he gets his head on that. That's not too bad of an effort, but Trippier into Fraser. Trippier continues his run. Steadies himself, crosses in. Tees it up. Long range effort. Good save from the goalkeeper, Butland. Crossed in. Headed. Oh, it's just gone wide of the post. Oh, Zaha's in! Zaha! Oh, no. Calamity in defence. Look at this. What a mess. What a mess this is. Newcastle 1-0 down now. Here's Shelby. Need an instant response. Matt Ritchie continues his run. Ball in. 5-0! An equaliser. Come on. Bounce back ability with Willock. Good hold up play there by Maximum. Played it into Richie. Cross was perfect. Willock, no mistake. Here come Palace though on the attack. How's it go? Oh. Trippier. Shelby. Working it nicely. Ball into the box is dangerous and it's headed away, but not convincingly. It's Fraser. Good save. Oh, lovely nutmeg. Oh, I couldn't quite get the shot off. But here come Palace. What an end-to-end game this is. Oh, they're through. It's 3 against 2. Oh my goodness. Here's Almirian. Trippier. Fraser. Almirian. Nice build-up play here from Newcastle. Ball down the line to Trippier. Trippier into the box. Ah. Oh. Patient approaches by Newcastle. Oh, couldn't quite find Maximum. And here come Crystal Palace. A dude. Oh, a dude's done it. He's chipped the goalkeeper. It's a bit of a tight angle to have a go from here from Trippier. He's going to give it a go anyway. Nevertheless, goalkeeper punches. Not convincing. Oh, it's there to win. Just got to get it through. Get in! Oh my goodness, off the bar. Oh, you're joking. Crossed in. Goalkeeper saves, but it's a free kick. Oh, and it's headed away. That's surely full time. One last hoof. And it's comfortable save from the goalkeeper. And that surely is that. Yes. Oh. What a game. What a game. So now we have the 4 signings that have come in. Pedro, Anthony, Coutinho and Tarkowski. Great signings, but do we need to add more to that? I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below whether we should strengthen again. And I was just looking at the scouting network that has been set up, and some of the players here are pretty good, but the ones I was mainly looking at, and I'll tell you my reasons why. The first was Nkunku. The reason being is that this guy has great acceleration, but he's also got great tight passing, low pass stats as well. So he's going to be able to play passes very, very nicely. He's got high tight possession, dribbling and ball control stats. And that's what I want across that midfield. I want everyone to have really good passing stats. Hopefully he's got one-touch passing as well. And yes, he has actually got the one-touch pass playing skill. So that's what I want for all of my midfielders. He's also got weighted pass and through passing as well, which is excellent. So yeah, that's one player I was looking at. And the other one was actually Eric Dyer. Now, I know he's not the best defender, but he is a good ball-playing defender. He's got very high pass and lofted pass. That's what I want to try and bring to this Newcastle side. I want to be able to play the ball out very comfortably among the team. So ideally 80 and above for low passing. He hasn't got the one-touch pass. I'll have to check the requirements for one-touch passing to see if I can train it into Eric Dyer, for example. I have to say though, that the tactics that I used, I just loved how Crystal Palace, even though they were neutral attacking defensive, the balance between attack and defence, they were getting men into the box. There's probably a clip on around the 58th minute just to show you how many players get forward and how many people drop back, and it just gave a real nice flow to the game. What a difference these tactics make to the actual game, along with the Holland mod, makes it absolutely wonderful to play and very, very challenging, even for me. Normally I would probably whitewash Crystal Palace wave after wave of attacks until I scored, but that wasn't the case. We lost our first game, and then we got Chelsea and Arsenal in the next episode. I don't want these episodes to be longer than 20 minutes, so I'm going to just end it here. But thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, let me know down in the comments who you think we should sign and whether we should sign any more players or just leave it as it is. Anyway, thanks all. Bye-bye.